Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a scrapbook collage in Photoshop like this one. I open a new project and make sure the orientation is horizontal with a 1080 pixels for the width and 1350 for the height. I go to files and start opening up my pictures as separate tabs. Since I had so many pictures, I opened and edited them in sets of 5. Once I have all my pictures open, I started editing them one at a time. The first thing I do is use the quick selection tool to select and delete the background to make the picture transparent. I'm going to do the same thing for all the pictures in this set. A tip I would give is to try to pick pictures with a distinct background, that way the selection tool picks out on the background a lot easier. But if you have pictures that kind of blend together, you can still go ahead and actually just use the eraser tool to outline. After I'm done with my backgrounds, I go in and I drag and drop the pictures into the original project that I created. I make sure to name each layer what picture it is, that way I don't get confused when I'm repositioning. I make sure to close any tabs that I'm not going to be using anymore After I'm done with my first set of picture, I go in and do the same for the next 2 sets of pictures. Once I'm done with all my pictures, I'm actually going to start working on the wording that goes in front of the pictures. The words are actually just another picture, and I did the exact same thing. I just used the selection tool to make the background transparent, and then I put it on the same page with all the other pictures and made the other pictures invisible. And then once I was done with that, I took the eraser tool and I made it small. I would suggest using the eraser tool at 26 pixels or smaller. And I zoomed into the picture and I just went in and took out the background, that way the whole thing would be transparent. Once I'm done with that, I use the brush tool to go in and add some dark strokes behind the wording so that the words just stand out more. As you can see, you need to make sure that the order of your layers is correct so that the words are in front and the strokes are in the background. Lastly, I'm just going in and repositioning everything, making sure everything is in the right position and everything looks the way that I want it to. You can obviously play around with everything if you want things to look a little bit different, or if you want a different color in the background. It's all up to you. After I messed around with everything for a little bit and adjusted things, this was the final product, and this is how the final picture looked.